Well guys, I'm going to do a little video on my own today. I've got a customer that has this square body Chevy. It's an 87. Really nice truck. He just bought it and he wants to take the shell off, and we're going to put a lift on it. We're going to do a lift, tires, fix the AC, change the rear bumper. He doesn't like the sport bumper, he wants a step bumper. And then we're gonna put some exhaust on it too. We're gonna change it to 3-inch exhaust, give it a little more sound. Really nice truck. Throttle body injected 350, runs really good. So we're gonna go with a 6-inch BDS lift. Okay, we got to lift it up in the air. We're gonna pull tires off the front end. We're gonna do the front first. Usually like to start with the side that's harder to put on first, and the front's usually harder, so just more stuff. So we did lift springs all the way around, no blocks. I don't like blocks. I hate axle wrap, and they ride worse. It's not worth it to use blocks. They suck. So we're gonna do, and we got a steering arm, new shocks. We'll have to, the steering or the brake lines, we'll have to relocate them down a little to give it more play. We'll just get started. Bring my workbench over. I can put stuff on it. Okay, I'm gonna get the steering arm unhooked and out of the way first. So there's a cotter pin. Pull the cotter pin out. Pull the nut off. That wasn't super tight, but unless somebody's worked on it before and pulled it apart. Here's the nut. Now grab a hammer. And you always see people using pickle forks. I think they're worthless. All they do is ruin the boot. So you just hit the arm right where the ball joint goes in. You can always get it to just pop. Just like that. Popped. So much easier. You don't ruin the boot. So that gets that up out of the way. And then it's easier to get in here to the leaf spring U-bolts. I'm going to pull the nuts off of the steering arm. So these right here, these are a wedge. They're wedged in, and the easiest way to get those to pop is you just hit this steering arm right here on the top and then on the bottom a few times, get them to pop, and then you can just pull them off with your hand usually, or with a pair of pliers. Yeah, they're starting to come loose now. It's loose. There's 1, 2, and 3. Wedges are out. Arms off. Take the shock bolt out. And a wrench. Gonna go down. Well, let's go like this. Another click on the stands, and then come back down. we go. Nut go. There it is. Right there. One stock shock. We'll go get the other side off. Go. There's both shocks. Okay, now I'm going to take loose the front axle breather hose because I'll have to extend it. Okay, that's taken loose. Go up a little. Bar. Go up a little more. All right, a little more. It might give us enough room. I might have to go higher. Now we got to take the leaf spring bolts out. The front nuts are 7/8. The back one is 11/16 nut with a 5/8 head. Washer. One leaf free. There's the other. Alright guys, so I've got most of the front lift already done now. Camera died and I didn't notice, so but I just kept doing this. It's just kind of tedious stuff. So I got the shocks in. I got the brackets here that are the moving the brake line down and angling it down and moving it down farther, so it gives it slack so it doesn't bind and rip a brake line. I got the steering arm is on. It's all torqued down. I haven't finished tightening any of these bolts yet, or finished torquing the U-bolts yet. I like to set them on the ground to do that. And I forgot to get some bushings for the new drop brackets, so I'm not gonna hook this up yet. I'm gonna pick those bushings up tonight. My family's got to run out of town tonight anyways, so that's hooked up. The front end is pretty well done. I got the longer hose put on the breather so it doesn't stretch and rip off. The exhaust I haven't done anything with yet. I've got a piece of pipe here that is a 90, so I got that way. So this will move it back, and I'm gonna rotate it up, and I will cut that side and move it down so it lines up, and it will get all hooked together, and it will clear the drive shaft now. It'll clear through, and this is it all the way droop. This is all the way down. it won't go lower than this. So I'll get that welded up. I'll get a pipe put in there and fixed tomorrow. I'm gonna move on to the rear. So black bolts. One. There's one leaf spring. There we go. All right. We'll go up a little more. That should be enough, I think. To get, well, we'll probably have to go higher actually. But we will get the bushings in the leaf springs and we'll get putting them in. Let's go down just a little. All right, I'm gonna have to loosen that so I can move that over. That started. Right. Loosen the other side real quick. Okay, let's grab the other spring. go up just a little. Go. Alright, let this down some, get some tension on the springs. There. I'll hold everything tight and in place. Now we can start putting the U-bolts on. Actually, I need to cut the top of these bolts off. They're a little long, so this won't sit flat. It just pivots on that bolt, on the guide pin bolt. So we're going to cut a little bit off of it. Do the same to this one. Like that. Old U-bolts started up through here. Get the other side started. Other side. Alright guys, I'm back here. We're gonna still working on this truck. We're putting the lift on. So the lift's pretty well all done. I just gotta put the bushings in the front end and extend the breather line on the rear. But I'm going to install the new rear bumper. So like I said before, he doesn't want this sport bumper. This is the Blazer that goes, or the bumper that goes on the Blazers and Suburbans. And this customer doesn't like this bumper on the back. He wants to put a truck style step bumper on it. So we're gonna got a brand new chrome step bumper here. So you got a brand new bumper. I ordered it from Summit. It's a Fay bumper. Nice bumper. So comes with the license plate lights and everything. So we're gonna get the old bumper off and start putting the new bumper on. So we'll get you set up over here and we'll get to work. Just like that. Bumper's off. Okay, we're driving down the road. This thing drives really nice. Cruising down the road. Gonna head up to the tire store and get these tires and wheels put on. Alright guys, we got the tires on. Just headed back to the shop now, and we'll show you how it looks with the tires and wheels. Drives really good. I really like these BDS lifts. They're not too bouncy. They're not stiff as a board. Get out and show you guys. Looks really good. I think you guys are gonna like it. Bam. Look at that. Nothing obnoxious or too loud. Nice to drive. So yeah, we went with Nitto mud grapplers with Mickey Thompson wheels. Classic look. Looks amazing. Just enough clearance between the tire and the fender. Not gonna rub. These are a 1450 wide tire. There it is. All done. Now it's time to call the customer and tell them ready to come get it. Well, thanks guys, I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I don't know how long you stayed tuned, but if you did, I appreciate it. It's a little different, and we're trying to do mostly fun stuff, but like I said, this is a customer. He's a good customer, and we're gonna give him a call and tell him he can come get his truck. Maybe I'll video his reaction. We'll see. Thanks. Appreciate you watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Bye.